Hey everyone, welcome to your university, the place where we talk all about the Dragon Ball universe. Today we are going to go through Goku and Gohan fusing for the first time. And if you would like to see more Dragon Ball content, please leave your like and subscribe to join our university. Fusion has been a Dragon Ball trademark since the Z era, when the world first met the small and extremely powerful Gotenks. Since then, we have been introduced to Vegito, Gogeta, Kafla, and many other unforgettable warriors with unbelievable powers. But beyond Gogeta and Vegito, many other transformations could still be born in the story if they are properly tested. Could we see a fusion between Goku and Gohan? What would it look like? And what could the fusion used for this medium be? And then, what would be the power level of this fusion? Let's talk about all of this in today's video. Fusion is the process of merging two or more separate beings into one, combining their attributes from strength and speed to reflexes, intelligence, and wisdom. When fused properly, the being created has a great level of power, far beyond what the two would have individually. So far, it has been shown that there are at least 6 different ways to fuse, and that there are several types of fusion, Potara and Metamoru being the fusions that increase battle power. But if we are expecting a fusion between Goku and Gohan, what could be the method used? Well, we would have 2 possibilities, being through the Metamoru dance or with the Potara rings. A fusion done using the Metamoru dance, a dance developed by an alien species called Metamoru that Goku learned in the other world. It was first introduced when the threat of Majin Buu appeared. The dance results in a completely new being with fused characteristics of both. The new fused body is dressed in Metamoru clothing, a dark garment with colorful stripes, white pants, belts, and boots. The fusion lasts only 30 minutes, after which they separate back to normal. In the manga, it was said that there are certain restrictions in Metamoru dance as opposed to Potara fusion, as the users must have equal power and be about the same height. But in a recent interview, Akira Toriyama said that it is possible to fuse no matter the conditions as long as everything goes well, and it is even possible for several people to fuse. They must always stay the same as each other or else an incorrect version will result. The whole process is quite short despite the long description. The limits of Metamoru dance are quite large compared to the others. For example, fusion lasts only 30 minutes and can be decreased to only 5 minutes if too much power is needed to maintain the form or if damage is received. Another weakness is its unreliability. For example, in combat, when 2 fighters decide to fuse and one of them makes the wrong fusion, the resulting would probably be desperate to survive, as it would result in an extremely weak obese version of the fusion without the ability to run away without running out of breath, or a scrawny, skinny version that can't even stand upright, and they can't try again until the fusion is over after 30 minutes. However, if the fusion is successful, the new fused being will see that the results were worth the risks, but initially, to access advanced states like Super Saiyan, the two must first be transformed into the state before doing the dance. But with training, they will be able to learn the ability to transform even while fused. The fusion dance creates a being that resembles both people before the fusion, but may have a dominant side in both behavior and appearance. Once the fusion is successful and after it expires, the 2 users will not be able to fuse until an hour of rest, as seen pity Goten and Trunks' inability to fuse again after they split against Super Buu. However, this 1-hour period does not seem to apply to incorrect fusions, as Goten and Trunks can fuse immediately after their fat and skeletal forms have fused. Potara fusion is done using the earrings that Kaioshin normally wear. These earrings combine the wearers into a new being with full attributes right down to their clothing. This fusion allows advanced transformations, such as Super Saiyan forms, to be accessed even after fusion. And although old Kaioshin comment that they could fuse at their full power in the state, it would shorten their lifespan significantly and they would not be able to leave the form. Normally, fused beings are forced to stay together forever and can never be separated whether they like it or not. The only exception is if the fusion is not with a Kaioshin, as in Vegito's case, where the fusion will only last an hour, or even less depending on the amount of power used. Wearing the earrings is pretty simple compared to the fusion dance. Each person puts the earrings in the different ear of their partner. The earring sphere glows, and the two wearers are thrown together. The new being emerges glowing in green light, and the earrings still in each of the two ears, regardless of which fusion was used by Goku and Gohan. If they could both become one properly, could they both work to use Ultra Instinct? Well, it might actually be possible. Ultra Instinct Enhanced is an extremely powerful divine transformation that harnesses the full power of Ultra Instinct Autonomous and the direct advance of Ultra Instinct Incomplete Signal. Angels are always in a state of Ultra Instinct, although they can activate or deactivate the ability if they so choose. In this state, Goku's power skyrockets far above what it was before, making him the strongest that has ever existed in history, ranking among the most powerful entities in the multiverse. It is also stated that it surpasses the power of the gods of destruction. In promotional material for the Goku anime in the third use of Ultra Instinct Sign, or in this full state, it is even recognized by Beerus as possibly being ultra to him in power. The form increases the user's power by 2 or 3 times that of his previous strongest transformation. In the manga, it is stated that one must have complete emotional control to avoid upsetting the balance of the Ultra Instinct ability. In the anime, it is less apparent that there is such a risk, as Goku was able to use his anger to dramatically increase his power during the battle against Jiren. However, it is possible that Goku used his anger without being consumed by it, or his sudden and almost deadly exit from the form soon after was a direct consequence of channeling his emotions. Despite the form's incredible abilities, it is difficult to use it properly. This form has the disadvantage of costing a lot of vigor, making every effort very stressful. Although it is noted by Whis and Belma that this problem can be overcome with proper training, making it impractical for users after obtaining it. Furthermore, Goku apparently attained Ultra Instinct Perfected purely by accident, as the next time he discussed it with Vegeta, Goku replied that he is unable to exploit his power at will, meaning that the form can only appear if Goku is in extreme danger. Using Ultra Enhanced Instinct requires proper control of emotions after a sudden emotional shock. Through training, Goku developed the ability to use Ultra Instinct Perfected at will. Maris points out that at that point Goku was only one step away from achieving the full form, and when he does he will be able to access it whenever he wants, and thanks to having become stronger, he will be able to keep it stable. However, the need to always have a calm, unemotional mind to use it to its full effectiveness is a major flaw of Goku's, resulting in difficulty for him to use the technique to its fullest. Notably on occasions when Goku was caught by surprise in this state, Goku abandoned his calm, emotionless state, such as his surprise at Moro attacking him when he thought the illusion he was following was real, or when he was confused as to what was happening with Granola suddenly disappearing. This was one of the reasons why Goku chose to use the sign form to take on the gas, due to him being able to put his emotions to work and focus less on keeping his mind and heart calm. That said, if Goku and Gohan use a fusion and manage to stabilize themselves, using Ultra Instinct may be absurdly difficult given the demands of the transformation and the difficulties that made it worthy of the title of Transformation of the Gods. Noting this, if they were both able to attempt this transformation, the Ultra Instinct would not activate instantly, and it would certainly take them a long time to be able to control themselves properly. However, with time and training, they would certainly reach the ideal level, being able to move and attack in the midst of fusing with this form. After that, we could see them reaching a new peak of power, finally reaching the most powerful Ultra Instinct ever seen in Dragon Ball. But what about you? Would you like to see Goku and Gohan become one? What could their fusion be called? And what powers could be developed? Leave your opinion in the comments. That's it. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any suggestions for videos, don't forget to comment here below, because I'll be reading all of them as I always do. Also, don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any content from your university.